Hard Target is a 1993 action film directed by Hong Kong film director John Woo in his US debut. The film stars Jean-Claude Van Damme as Chance Boudreau, an out-of-work homeless Cajun merchant seaman and former United States Force Recon Marine who saves a young woman named Natasha Binder, Yancey Butler, from a gang of thugs in New Orleans. Chance learns that Binder is searching for her missing father, Chuck Furr, and agrees to aid Binder in her search. They soon learn that Binder's father has died at the hands of hunt organizers Emile Fouchon, Lance Henriksen, and Pic Van Cleef, Arnold Vosloo, a ruthless businessman and his right-hand mercenary, who arrange the hunting of homeless men as a form of recreational sport. The screenplay was written by Furr and is based on the 1932 film adaptation of Richard Connell's 1924 short story The Most Dangerous Game. It's a bit predictable, and often incredulously over the top. The dialogue is a bit blockheaded at times, explosions are gratuitous, and moments in the movie intended to be more heartfelt tend to fall flat. Make no mistake, this is a Hollywood action blockbuster. Yet Hard Target is also fun, and thrilling, and very satisfying. It takes advantage of every opportunity it is given by an extraordinary cast, crew, and otherwise list of contributors. It may not be perfect, it may not be for everyone, but for all the trappings of the genre, this is the high-quality film that every other action hero movie star wishes they could make. John Woo has built quite the reputation as an action director, with a signature style that emphasizes loving, slow-motion shots of his actors, doves in flight, and an artistic flair that rather defies the genre he's invested in. Is Woo's approach to filmmaking over the top? Maybe. But love it or hate it, it's a great match for the Hollywood blockbuster, and Hard Target is a moment in time when his eye as a director almost perfectly matches the movie he's making. Even at their most ridiculous, the adrenaline-fueled action sequences in Hard Target are superbly well made and choreographed, with no punch, arbitrary explosion, or subsequent flight through the air out of place. From hard-nosed fights in the tough streets of New Orleans to the bombastic finale in an isolated Mardi Gras graveyard, and including chases on foot, motorcycle, or horseback, the movie hardly lets up for a moment. Even when it does, there's a certain intensity to the more quiet scenes that keeps the momentum going, and for that we can thank the excellent cast. That cast is of course led by the inimitable Jean-Claude Van Damme, an action star who needs no introduction. Though his filmography is a bit checkered, it's certainly better or at least more consistent than those of many of his contemporaries, and Hard Target is unquestionably the crown jewel. He may be better at kicking than at acting, yet Van Damme nonetheless lends a credibility to his role that others are less able to muster. He's joined by Arnold Vosloo, bearing a visage at once both playful and imposing as the right-hand man of the film's chief protagonist. That role is embodied with incomparable aplomb by the one and only Lance Henriksen. Emile Fouchon, in Henriksen's capable hands, is as warmly patronizing as he is coolly menacing, with the scales tipping toward the latter, and increasingly unraveling, as the heroes upend his plans. While he makes an appearance only in the last act of the film, Hard Target wouldn't be the same without the cartoonish, caricaturized, yet delightfully entertaining role of Wilford Brimley as the protagonist's moonshine-loving bayou uncle. Brimley adds a measure of light-hearted comedy to the film that counterbalances the more serious undertones, and which is more clever than some of the other jokes in the picture that could easily be tossed out. The general scope of the narrative is familiar, but it's in seeing how the tale is adapted that makes this rendition worthwhile. The score by celebrated musician and composer Graham Revell is complemented by music from the excellent Japanese taiko ensemble Kodo, who I would absolutely recommend seeing live, should a future live performance be feasible to attend. There aren't any specific weaknesses I can think of here. That's not to say that Hard Target is perfect, but it's just so much fun that it's difficult to pass up. Some of the tropes of the Hollywood action hero blockbuster may wear out their welcome, and exactly how much you like this movie will depend on how willing you are to engage with very over-the-top action and direction. but even in a genre this silly, it's very possible to make a genuinely good movie, and Hard Target is one of the best. Anyways, 8/10. Thanks for watching, see you later, bye.